What's good, y'all, and welcome back to my motherfucking channel. Period.
Need all your time and your money too. Where the money be, I'm coming through. My pussy got this nigga off the hook. Got him popping up, he my peekaboo, yeah. He told me I'm the one, I told him maybe, yeah. Gotta watch these niggas, they tryna have my babies, yeah. Took me home to mom's, he told her I'm his lady, yeah. Is you crazy, bitch?
As y'all can see, I am in my stage 2 fly high and I feel really good. I do first and foremost want to apologize for it only was a few days, but still I want to apologize for the little few day delay with episode number 2. But we are definitely talking about aftercare pulse out for your BBLs. So let's jump right into it. First and foremost, let's talk about these massages. Girl, these massages are like, I don't even know. There's no word to explain these massages. It's like a love-hate thing with me. Because in the beginning, you feeling like, it hurts. You know what I'm saying? The massages, they do hurt, but I don't want to say that to scare y'all, because when I used to talk to people, they be like, girl, the massages hurt, this, that, and the third. It was like really something that I didn't want to hear. Because it's something that I have to do. So I don't want you to tell me how painful it's going to be. So when I say it's going to hurt, I'm not trying to scare y'all off. I'm just saying it's going to be a little uncomfortable. How they explained it to me is how I'm explaining it to y'all. First and foremost, this whole thing, they consider it like Play-Doh. So just like Play-Doh, if it's pushed in a certain direction, if you leave like anything on it a certain way, it's going to leave an indentation. I think I said that right. It's going to leave a dent. It's going to leave whatever it is that was on your skin. It's going to leave some type of mark. So it's their job to massage it out. You know what I'm saying? It's also and apparently that helps with the swelling, and it drain, like it's not a drainage massage, but it damn sure like them massaging you and them pushing the fat in a certain direction and stuff like that helps the stuff to come out. If I'm explaining that right, it helps all of the liquid and stuff like that to come out. That's why it's important to drink a lot of water, because it's going to help with all of that. You want to keep in mind that, like we discussed in our last episode, your those drainage massages, at this point we talking, all of your incisions are closed. So it's their job to just massage all of your fat and move it in the right direction. Not only are they scoping you, but they're trying to do that to make you, continuously draining yourself. But you got to drain through your urine and your sweat. So that's that. The massage that I was going to back home was I went to Marquita when I first came back. And then I also went to Black Diamond. I just came back home to Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta right now. I'm home. And I'm going to a place called, I think it's called Beauty Fetish is what it's called out here in Atlanta. So I'm going there and it's going pretty good. Like I said, it's a love-hate thing. It's uncomfortable more than it is like kind of painful. But literally when you get off the table, you feel like it was worth it. You know what I'm saying? And it's important for you to seriously go to these massages, bro. If you're like preparing right now for your BBL, make sure that you are really preparing to spend your money for the massages. I understand the massages are a little cost effective, but there are places where you can go and the massages are not as expensive. You know what I'm saying? My first massage, I paid maybe like $140 for one massage. The second massage, when I went, I got a package and I got 5 massages, I think, for $250. So that's like $50 a massage. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. It's not that one is better than the other. From one business person to another business person, the price is the price, period. So shop around, make sure that you're shopping around, and make sure that you're really putting that price in the price for your BBL. Don't just think your BBL costs as much as how much it's going to cost. No, you really want to put your massages that, you know, factor that in with your money. So that's that. It's also very important for you to do your work at home. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the places say that a lot of women, they don't do their work at home, but you have to, regardless of how uncomfortable you feel. You definitely need to make sure you're doing your work at home, meaning you need to massage yourself as well. You're not a masseuse 9 times out of 10, but you still can do certain things. Like I said, when you take off your faja, you might have like a dent depending on how you know what you're doing. Me personally, when I put on this stage 2 faja, I didn't have anything on up under this. Now I do have something on up under this, but at first I didn't have anything up under this. This is actually day number 1 with me having something on up under this damn faja. So with that being said, it was always a dent around my waistline. You know what I'm saying? It sometimes would be lumps depending on how I'm sleeping. You know what I'm saying? So with that, you gotta wait. You gotta do this every day. So every day I would have to get up, regardless of how uncomfortable this shit is. You know, it's important for you to just like, you know, just smooth it out. Just smooth it out, because that's the good thing. It will, your skin, your stomach and stuff like that, it will dent. But when you massage it, it comes right out. It don't just like you slide it out and just that's it. No, but you gotta continuously keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? Just massaging yourself, going forward, you know, going forward. You're sculpting your body, so however your body is going, that's how you want to massage. You want to have it going forward though. Try to get your back as much as you can. I really just be going down on the sides because it's not so much you can do in the back, but I really just
Where little mama get all that from? Man, pull little mama over. She got to get a ticket. Pull over, that's too fat.
On the sides, and then I just be coming forward. Try to do that as much as you can. You know what I'm saying? Because that's very important. So I actually got this up under the sink. So she gave me the Black Diamond. She gave me this. I was using this. This is like a cocoa butter, and it smells like strawberry. It's so good. I was using that when I was down here in Jersey. She also gave me like a cooling type of gel, which I couldn't put on a plane. They was hating and they ain't let me put it on a plane because I did the carry-on or whatever. But honestly speaking, once I got this, I really wasn't using that anymore. Why? Because that cooling sensation was a little too cool for me at times. Like, I'm like, bitch, I'm cold. Like, that cooling sensation, the gel, like, you can't just take that off. Even, like, oh, my baby calling. I gotta call him back. Anyway, so the gel, it's a cooling sensation. I try to, like, rub that off with a towel sometimes because it'd be like too cold. I rub it off, but it's on your skin already, so you won't have that effect going on. So anyway, make sure you're using some type of something when you're like rubbing on yourself. So when I came home, I was using coconut oil. In the coconut oil, it does the same thing as the what is this, the cocoa butter or whatever else the case is. It was just my preference just to use the coconut oil, so I've been using the coconut oil. So that's pretty much that with the massages. I actually go again tomorrow at 1 o'clock, and my last massage was just the day before yesterday, so that worked. Shout out to my massage lady here in Atlanta. She the bomb. And my ones back in Jersey too, they the bomb too, because when I go back home, I got them set up, and when I'm here, I got them set up. So anyway, next we're going to talk about clothing. Again, as you see, you know, we're in June now. I just got my massage. I just got my BBL about 4 weeks ago. Tuesday, I'll be 4 weeks post-op. And it's the summertime. It's hot as fuck. Like I said the last episode, I feel like I took one for the team because I got it when it was hot. And like I talked about the other episode, I was on my menstrual. But anyway, it's hot. So you have to keep this on. This is a part of your life, really. At this point, this whole BBL thing really is it's a life change. It really is. You know, it's a lifestyle change. So with that being said, you're gonna have to wear these damn fajas, period. So it's hot outside. I just made sure that I wanted to wear not really like sundresses, because I was thinking about these straps up here. And even if I didn't wear the faja that had the bra involved, if it just was here and you know you had a bra, it's still them dumbass straps, and then you got your bra straps. It's just too many straps. And I'm not the type of female that show my bra straps. I think it's tacky as hell, but whatever. To each his own. The girls that get it. So with that being said, I think I actually have one right here too. I was wearing like t-shirt dresses. So big ass t-shirt, but it's long enough to be a dress, and it'll just like cover me right up. So this is just one of the, I actually didn't wear this one, but this is just one of the ones. I went like right on Shein, and I just got a whole bunch of cheap little t-shirt dresses. I don't even think I ever wore this one, but you know, this is just one of the ones. And as you can see, you know, it looks like I got it on now. So it's not all super like tight on you. So it's enough for you to, you know, be a little breezy. I also did have like little like other dresses that were like t-shirt dresses, but they're a little like bit more form. So either way, I did t-shirt dresses, excuse me, to each his own. How you gonna use the bathroom? We gonna get right to it. Everybody be going in on how you pee, but I think what's most important is how you shit. If you like me, you like it to come on out. I have no problem with pooping. I will poop. I have all of the utensils that I need to get it up out of there, period. If I'm home, wherever I'm at, I'm letting that thing go. And that's just on that. You're not going to smell it because I plop and flush. But I think that's very important, but people don't talk about it. So, see the towel is rolled up here. You know what I'm saying? I roll up the towel. And let me move this back because bitch, I'm cute. I want y'all to see me. Okay. So this towel is rolled. You still can't see me, but this towel is rolled up here. I sat this here for the first few days because my legs was just super duper sore. So you sit the towel there and you just sit down. You know what I'm saying? As comfortable as you can. In my case, there was a the tub was right here next to me. So I just held on to the tub and I held on to the front of this so I could be like leaning forward and just let it drop out. You know what I'm saying? The towel, it shouldn't get on the towel or anything because it goes straight down. It didn't get on my towel. In one case, just a teeny bit like got on the towel, but you just wash it off a little bit, you know, and then you put in dirty clothes, you just get another towel. That's all that is. So you want to sit like this and you want to poop. So I did that for the first few days, but then after that, my legs wasn't so sore. Like once I got home, I did this all in Miami. Once I got home, I didn't use the towel anymore because my legs wasn't as dry. But I did the same thing. Like this part here goes on and you just lean forward and you just let it slide out. So that's how you do that. As far as peeing is concerned, like I told y'all in the last episode, I had this this funnel here. As you know, these fajas it's an opening there. You just use that. I don't know why, for the life of me, I'll be peeing like this. I'll be peeing like this, bro. When I first came home, I was like peeing like this, but I just feel like I'm a gangster and I should be peeing like this. So I'll be peeing like this. So that's how you use the bathroom. Also, it's important for y'all to use, you know, to have these wipes. Like I think I showed y'all this on my Instagram and stuff like that. It's important for y'all to have these wipes because after you poop, you want to get it up out there. And your butt cheeks, for me, for everybody, your butt cheeks is going to be like not that easy to get through. So these are going to be your best friends, period. I use these regularly, even before the surgery, because the bitch don't be having time to get in the shower all the time after you poop, or wetting up a washcloth and now your pants and shit is wet. And like these, just get you some of these. Put some of these in the sandwich bag, put them in your purse, whatever. Anyway, these. I had a hard time reaching back there, and even sometimes it's still a little difficult because my arms is really just not used to this ass. So I wasn't wiping like literally forward, like that can get in there, no. But I was wiping, like I will go back here and then I will wipe up because that's just the only way that I could do it. So I know that it's kind of like, but it's like, this is life. You need to use a bathroom. If you're going to have a BBL, you need to know how to do it. So that's that. We're using the bathroom. Showering, you have to use some type of antibacterial soap, okay? Dow, which I don't suggest, because for me specifically, Dow is it dries out my skin, so I wouldn't necessarily suggest Dow. But in the same sense, Dove has antibacterial soap, so you want to use antibacterial soap. It's going to be a little difficult because all of this is going to be numb. For you to wash this area, not even difficult, just uncomfortable because it's so sensitive. But you know, at first you can just like pat it, but as the days go on, you'll be able to, you know, really like wash yourself. It was easy for me to wash my butt because I took a rag, like wash all your other parts. I took a rag and I literally just swung the rag back, and then I went up like that with the rag. So that was that, because I was really like, how am I gonna get up in there? I can't use them wipes. You know what I'm saying? So that's literally what I did. And if you don't have wipes, and when you poop, you want to do the same thing. Just swing it back, and then you just go up and go down, get it up out of there, and not up like not like forward and back, like going in your pocketbook up here, but just like really like back there. So that's how you shower. I'm gonna break it down for y'all, and that's why the name of this blog is Keep It 100, because we are gonna keep it 100. We're gonna keep it 100 about everything we're talking about, period. So that's just that. Traveling. Let me get my book. All right, y'all. So traveling, like I showed y'all in the last video, we got our BBL pillow, which you want to sit on, and then we have this long pillow for your back. So when you're traveling, you want to sit on your BBL pillow, and then you want to put this on your back. You can do it long ways. You can do it like vertical or horizontal, and that just pretty much helps from you sitting on your BBL pillow and then having to lean back. You see how uncomfortable that is? So you want to put this on your back. I actually do it long ways because it fill up that little space right there where your butt be hanging a little bit. So this is how you want to travel. This is how you want to sit. This is how you sit in the car. This is how you sit wherever it is that you need to sit. Coming back home, this, I'm not gonna lie to you, is gonna be a little bit uncomfortable. But if you don't have another way of like if you're on a full flight, you know what I'm saying? If you're on a full flight, you're going to have to sit that way. So if you have to sit that way, you will get through it. Like, you know what I'm saying? People have done it. You will definitely get through it. But, you know, God showed me favor. You know, I'm at the top of his list. You know, after Jesus is pretty much me. It worked out for me. In the beginning, it was a little tight. Like, as far as, like, how it was working out, I was just very scared and concerned because the guy was nasty. But anyway, God is God, and he worked it out for me. And the two people, which was my mom and some other random dude, they were moved. So they were moved, and I had a full seat to myself, and I was actually able to lay down on my stomach. I did have like a blanket, like a throw blanket or something like that, to put like where, you know, where the seatbelt things are, so it's not so tight. I was actually able to lay down, and when I laid down, it worked out. You just can't lay down when they take off and when they go down on a plane. So that worked out, and that's travel. Okay, y'all. So the next thing we're going to discuss is sleeping. Obviously you gotta sleep on your stomach, but it can be uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I told mad people, like, oh, I'm a stomach layer, this, that, and the third. But it's the difference between you sleeping on your stomach and you having to sleep on your stomach all night, and then you being able to change in different positions throughout the night. And it's just uncomfortable after a while until you get it together. But we real G's, we get through this shit. So obviously you know how to lay on your stomach. I would suggest though that you guys get a body pillow. I had one back in Jersey, but I wasn't traveling with that long ass body pillow, my butt pillow, then the pillow for my back. So I have to just get a new one here in Atlanta. But we'll just make a body pillow just for the purposes of this video. And for me specifically, I just put the body pillow in the middle of me, and then I lay down with my neck and stuff being off the body pillow, because I don't know why. Sometimes I did that. Sometimes I laid a little bit more down where my neck is on the body pillow like that. And obviously, you know, in my case, my TV is right there. So I have to lay this way instead of this way. However your bed is set up will determine how you have to lay. So that was just pretty much that with the body pillow. What was another way that I was sleeping? If you land on a couch and you land this way and your neck is hurting, I just turned the other way, and then now my neck is going this way. So you just want to keep going back and forth, alternating how you laying with your neck, because you don't want your neck to be constantly in pain and stuff like that. So that's pretty much how I was sleeping. Smoking and drinking. They say, Mia Aesthetics said, after 2 weeks, pretty much when you're done your antibiotics or whatever, you know you can't drink on antibiotics. They said once you've done that, you can drink. But people that do your massages, they suggest you not, because drinking causes swelling or whatever. But the lady also said, you know, there's nothing wrong with you just having like a drink or a couple shots or whatever, just like randomly, not consistently drinking, not going back to your hot girl lifestyle of you drinking out and partying and shit like that. So with that being said, I'm 4 weeks. I did have me some shots yesterday because I went out to an event. And I'm about 4 weeks. Tuesday I'll be 4 weeks. 3 weeks. When I found out I was 3 weeks, the night before I came, the day before I came home back to Atlanta here. So back in Jersey, I had some shots. I will honestly say I didn't see a difference when I was in Jersey and I had some shots. I didn't like really have like swelling or anything else like that. But I will say that when I drank last night and I woke up this morning, it wasn't that I was swollen, but there was just like weird type of like discomfort feelings, if that makes sense to you. It wasn't unbearable. It wasn't even painful. It was just like, I know that's because of that liquor that I took last night. It was just like, all right, it is what it is. But it is what it is. I got up. I got my thing on up under here, and this is it's an actual board. It's a foam. It's a board wrap. I'll put it in there so I can show y'all. It's a board wrap. It's a board right here. It's two foams on the side, but it's on one thing. So I put it here, and then you strap it around the whole thing or whatever. So once I put this on, I felt great. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a big deal about that. But like I said, it's in moderation. You don't want to be just jumping back into drinking or whatever, because your stomach will probably go back as far as the swelling and stuff like that. You want to just kind of just like, you know, be easy with it, and then do it when need be. Like I have another event in 2 weeks and I'm going to have a drink, but I'm not going to drink again for another few weeks when I'm forced to, as far as I got another event or something like that. So that's that. Smoking, they say no tobacco for 8 weeks, but I know a lot of people smoke the very next day. To each his own. That's how a lot of people are. I'm not gonna lie, I did take like 2 pulls of some weed when I just was like over it and was going through that mental thing, like whatever. I took like 2 pulls, but I didn't like how I felt. I don't really think it had anything to do with the surgery. I think it had everything to do with me, because I just was feeling paranoid as hell. And I'm the type of person where if I smoke, I want to enjoy it. I don't want to feel paranoid like, oh God, I need some water. Like, no, I'm not trying to be on no rabbit shit. So that's that. To each his own though, because like I said, a lot of people go back smoking, but they suggest you not smoking as far as me aesthetics for 8 weeks. That's smoking. And a lot of things too, I want to say this because a lot of people that's been hitting me up been like, oh, I don't know if I could stop smoking this and the third. If you smoke it's a difference between smoking marijuana, which is weed, and then smoking tobacco, cigarettes, Black and Milds, whatever else the case is. And if you smoke weed, rolling it up in like a game or any type of tobacco products like a Bluntville, whatever else the case is, that's all tobacco. You can smoke weed and put that shit in the paper. You can smoke that. That's natural. So that's that. The last thing we're going to discuss is when to return to work. It really just depends on how you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? I had all plans on still being in New Jersey right now to this day, but I was tired of sitting around, and furthermore, we ain't making no money. I'm not about to just be sitting around for like all them weeks just not making no money. It wasn't happening. So I said, you know what? I feel at least good enough to get back to work. I'm a hairstylist, if you don't know. So I am, standing up and stuff like that is you feel the best when you're standing. You know what I'm saying? Because when you sit and you crunch it down, keep in mind it's all Play-Doh. So when you stand up, it's going to still be like that. And you got to stretch, to feel a little better. After a while, you stand and you start to feel normal. You know what I'm saying? So it really wasn't that big of a deal. It's just more so when you're sweeping up the hair and you just got to bend down, get stuff from here and stuff from there. It's a little uncomfortable. But like I said, we're a G, so we get through that shit. So I returned to work. I'll return back to work in 3 weeks. So that's just me. You know what I'm saying? As far as a desk job, they say you can go back to a desk job in like a week or two. So because you're going to be sitting. So it really just all depends on your strength. I don't really think it's a certain like time frame that you go back to work. I think you need at least 2 weeks. That's me specifically. But like I said, to each his own. Everybody's pain tolerance is way different. So that's how we're going to sum that up. You know what I'm saying? I am loving my results. I'm super duper loving my results. The swelling and stuff like that. As far as my booty is going, my booty is loose. It ain't moving as much. Cause I know how to move my butt. Y'all know I'm a twerker for real. But my booty and stuff like that looks really good. This is even really flat. This is not going to be accurate at all because I have this on, but my waist is usually like a 28 inch, so that's good. Oh, that's not bad. With all of this on, it's a 29 and a half, so my waist, I'm sure, is like even way smaller. So I suggest y'all get one of these too, because it just help you, with like the progress, and it kind of make you want to, like, it's like a game. It's kind of like, oh, when my waist to be getting smaller, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. So this is just, little measuring tape thing. You can get this off Amazon. So that's pretty much that. I really don't think we're gonna continue to talk about the BBLs. This is the second episode. The girls that get it. So if you have any type of questions in regards to like BBLs or whatever else the case is, or if I can think of anything like, oh shit, I should have told them this, I'll definitely make it an episode and definitely do it. But thank y'all so much for tuning in. We will see y'all on the next episode.
Need all your time and your money too. Where the money be, I'm coming through. My pussy got this nigga off the hook. Got him popping up, he my peekaboo, yeah. He told me I'm the one, I told him maybe, yeah. Gotta watch these niggas, they tryna have my babies, yeah.